Hey, David, how are you?
I'm great, man. Thank you.
Great. Congratulations on this latest movie of yours. I thought it was a lot of fun.
I appreciate that. I had a lot of fun making it.
I'm glad. It kind of shows. I mean, it's gritty, but there are some, a lot of thrilling sequences. So, fun never stopped. And I was curious, like Jason Statham, I've been a fan of his for, I guess, decades now. He's
Yeah.
been around for a while, and I was curious what it was like working with him.
That's it. I mean, Jason's an action icon. I mean, he's really an action superstar, and he's his own brand. And so, in working with him, it was really understanding how he works, what his sort of camera grammar is, and then bringing an A game to action when I learned that his action game is A plus. So I kind of got schooled by him, and I learned a lot about action and stunts and performance, more than I knew already. He was just an incredible collaborator, and there's something about working with someone that just demands the best from you that's going to bring out your best.
Very cool. Yeah, I mean, you've worked, your filmography, you've worked, in addition to Statham, like all these other A-listers, and I don't know, is there anyone left who you haven't worked with who you'd like to, collaborate with in the future?
Oh man, I mean, I'm open to everybody, and there's a lot of great young stars coming up, and I think that there's kind of a bright future ahead for the action genre.
Yeah, for sure. Is there a standout scene from The Beekeeper? I mean, there are a few for me, but I was curious if one, looking back on the movie that you were really sort of impressed by or something memorable, one sequence or
I think the gas station scene, because
yeah.
I didn't really have the time I wanted to shoot that scene, and I didn't walk into it confident like I normally do. And also, it was a little bit tonally different. Mostly my movies are kind of serious dramas and very gritty and real and intense. And in this one, I wanted to make more of like, an escapist, fun thrill ride. And so shooting a scene like that and finding the fun and humor within an action scene and then doing it in like 2 seconds, under rain bars at 3 a.m. was a challenge. But when it was all put together, it like exceeded my wildest expectations.
For sure. Yeah, and you've directed a lot, you've written a lot of scripts. Is there one that you prefer directing versus writing?
It's interesting because I'll always be a writer, but writing is really lonely and painful work. Staring at that blank page and pecking at the keyboard, this incredible doubt that accompanies writing. And when you direct, you have a crew with you. It's collaborative. You're sharing this amazing experience. You're sitting down, you're having meals together. You're working with incredible stars like Jason and Josh Hutcherson and Emmy Raver Lampman, and that sort of family that you become while making a film, I think beats the lonely writer thing.
I get it. I get it. I'm trying to write a script and I can relate.
Just type,
Uh,
don't think,
yeah.
type.
Yeah, right. I know you've talked about this in the past, and I along with a lot of people I know would love to see your cut of Suicide Squad. So do you think there'll ever be a chance that would see the light of day, even for like a one night event or anything like that?
I mean, look, I'd love to have like a last right screening and kind of just put it behind me and reclaim my reputation. I made a fantastic movie, and a lot of what I've gone through has just been pretty brutal and unfair. And I've taken a lot of blame and a lot of hard hits in the press. And it's like that Eric Andre meme where he shoots the guy and he's like, "Why'd you do that?"
Oh yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah.
So it's I would love closure, but it's not something I'm really pursuing at this time. I'm looking forward to an amazing future.
Of course. Well, that's a good way to be, and I look forward. It looks like you have a few other projects in the works, so I can't wait to see those. I love Dirty Dozen, the original. I
Oh
saw you're
yeah.
doing the remake, so I think I have it on DVD somewhere, the original. So I'm excited to check that out. But cool, yeah. So it was nice to meet you, and congratulations on this on the Beekeeper.
Right on. I appreciate you. Great questions. Thanks.